The first precautionary step you should take between the time you buy your lottery ticket to the drawing is sign the back of the ticket. Says Carolyn Hateman, a spokeswoman for the New York Lottery. A lottery ticket is a bearer instrument. She explains, meaning that whoever signs the ticket and presents a photo ID can claim the prize. So if you bought a lottery ticket and you haven't signed it and it blows out of your hand, you lose it or you leave it somewhere. You've lost the loot. And of course, Forbes tells us to remain anonymous if your state rules permit it. Once people know you're suddenly wealthy, you'll be badgered by requests for handouts from everyone, charities to long-lost friends and relatives, not to mention the financial experts who will be vying for your business. So check your state rules to see whether you can dodge them all by remaining anonymous. Happy Tuesday. It is Hear Me Out. How is everyone today? I hope you're all having a great Tuesday. We have a lot of fun things for you today. And of course, it was about you and your friend going in together and buying a lottery ticket. And you held it, but you lost it. And you had to explain it to your friend. And we had some pretty awesome, not as many players, but we had 48 comments. And so I was hoping to beat our last record. So I hope that Hear Me Out number 4 will beat number 3's record of 68 comments. But we had some awesome participation in the lottery one. And I'm going to start out this morning by giving you a couple of lottery myths debunked. Lottery myths debunked. Myth number 1. The more people that play jackpot games decrease my chances of winning. The fact. Your odds are the same no matter how big the jackpot is or how many people play. No, baby girl, you stay. Oh, here's my baby trying to bite me again. All right, Missy, come on. Come on, why don't you get up in the chair? Here, you can be a part of it. You get up there in the chair. Lay down. She biting at my legs again, guys. I'll tell ya. I want to welcome in our live today, Paula Widener, 1986. Queenie Bees, Babies and Stuff. Jen's new channel. And we have Tiffany Taylor in the house. And I believe that's all we have for now. We'll get some others. I'm sure Sacred will be here very, very shortly. And along with my mother, Sparks. She should be coming in. All right, guys. Here is another lottery. Here's another lottery myth debunked. The myth is certain lottery retailers are luckier than others. The fact, Your odds are the same no matter where you play. Typically, the more tickets a store sells, the more winning tickets are sold. Now that makes sense. I agree with that fact. Jen says, "Oh, kitty, stop biting your mama." You know what it is, guys? When I'm working on the computer, taking care of my online store and stuff, she is right there beside me. And if I do something else that takes my attention away from her sitting right there with me, she does that. She starts biting me for my attention. I don't know about that little girl. All right, guys. There is a couple of myths debunked. And Tiffany says, interesting. Yes, they are very interesting. A lot of people think, oh, I'm going to go to this gas station because the winner came out of there, blah, blah, blah. Not necessarily true, guys. Not necessarily true. So keep that in mind, though. The odds of having a winner out of that store are greater because they sold more. Yes, Tiffany, she's very spoiled already. Now, before we go any further, guys, I'm a very impatient person. Very impatient person. And I have a couple of things I just have to show you guys. I have been so excited. I have had them for a couple of weeks now, and I haven't had the time to show you and be able to explain things. Most of you that are part of my channel know I am also a doll collector. And I had gotten a fairy baby doll, a Reborn, from Katie's Precious Angels Reborn Nursery, and her name is Charitable. Guys, I finally found her the perfect rocking chair, and I can't wait to share it with you guys. I don't have time to make a separate video, so I am going to go ahead and show you on our game. Ta-da! Check her out, guys. And this is actually made out of sticks. Look at that. Isn't that a gorgeous chair? And this is my fairy baby Paradote. Isn't that a gorgeous chair? I am so in love with this. I think it was made out of twigs. Handmade, beautiful twig chair for Paradote. Isn't that awesome? I just had to share that. And at one of the other auctions, I had found they had a whole box, guys, a whole box of high-end gold ornaments. And my daughter loves her gold tree. I bid on it for $1 and won it. But there was one item in there that I would not let her have. I saw it in the box, and it's perfect for my tiny little baby. Wait till you see this, guys. Check that out. Look at that pram, guys. Beautiful. And my little baby will fit right inside there. Isn't that beautiful? And I told my daughter, you can have the whole box, but I take the pram. Yep. Beautiful vintage pram. And it is an ornament, guys. And it would look beautiful on a gold tree, but Mama snatched it for her baby. Isn't that adorable? And that's my share for today, guys. Just had to share that because I just don't have time to do another separate video. All right. I hope you liked. Tiffany says, she stole my things. Rude. Jen says, yippee, that is the best find. Yes, it is, Jen. That twig chair, oh my gosh, I was so excited when I found it. And also the gold carriage. I was excited about finding that gold. Jen said, Tiff, LOL. She did. She told everyone. I sure did. All right, back to the game, guys. Enough about me. Let's get back into the game. We still are waiting for others to come in that I know that are coming. And so, let me put these over here. We already did those. I have a couple of things that I think are pretty good. I'm going to tell you about a couple of fun facts, guys, that have to do with the lottery. Now, keep in mind, these are fun facts I found. I have neither confirmed them. I just found them online through Google, so they are not confirmed by me or anyone else that I know of. So, but I thought they would be fun to put in our live, so let's get moving. My mother Spark is in the house. Hello, hello. Fun fact number 1. Now, in the comments, guys, before we get going, I want you to hit that like button for me, guys. Come on, give me a like, give me a share. Let's get this fun comment game out there. Hear me out. I would sure appreciate it. All right, fun fact number 1. Be sure and tell me what you think, guys. The chances of you dying on the way to get your lottery ticket is greater than your chances of winning. Do you agree or disagree with that fun fact? Let me know in the comments. You agree or disagree with that fun fact? I'm on the fence about it because I do believe that, it takes great odds to win a huge lottery. The odds are already against you. My mother Spark says, can you repeat the fact? Sure I can. Fun fact number 1. The chances of you dying on the way to get your lottery tickets is greater than the chances of your winning. And Paula says, I disagree, because I'm not planning on dying. I don't think any of us are, sweetie. My mother Spark said she agrees. I do. I don't know, guys. I do think the chances of you getting killed on the way to buy them is greater than winning. It's really hard to win the lottery. All right, now, here we go. Make sure to put your answers in. Jen's new channel, she's driving, so she can't type, so we have to excuse her typing. All right, fun fact number 2. A woman was married 25 years and quickly divorced her husband after winning the lottery. Then she was forced to pay him all her winnings. Do you agree with that or disagree? Tiffany said, wait, her internet went out. What are we doing? We were answering fun fact number 1, but now we are on to fun fact number 2. A woman married 25 years quickly divorced her husband after winning the lottery, and then she was forced to pay him all her winnings. This is one I disagree on. I can't see a judge, just because she divorced him and tried to be sneaky, I cannot see a judge making her give him all her lottery winnings. So, how many of you agree or disagree with that fun fact? I disagree. Tiffany said she shouldn't have been so sneaky. That's correct. She shouldn't have been. Paula says I disagree because they had gotten a divorce. No. She got the divorce because she won. she was sneaky about her winnings and tried to divorce him before he found out. So, yes, my mother Sparks said all of them. No, that's BS. Half I could understand. That is exactly how I feel. He could divide it in half because it's community property, but I can't see anyone being ordered to pay all their lottery winnings. All right, fun fact number 3. Americans spend more on lottery tickets than on movies, video games, music, sports, and books combined. Do you agree or disagree with that fun fact? Americans spend more on lottery tickets than on movies, video games, music, sports, and books combined. Paula said, okay, misunderstood what you were saying. No problem, girl, no problem. Mother Sparks said, I could see that. Exactly, me too. She agrees. Paula Widener agrees. I do too, guys. I can see that because here's where our little thing called hope takes into play. We hope we will win. Hold on, I'm going to cough. We hope we will win, so we buy a lottery ticket, maybe 1, maybe 2. Some people go crazy and buy $20 worth or more in the hopes of winning that lottery. So I could see them spending more on lottery than all those others combined. Tiffany, Taylor, ugh, disagree. Because my kids aren't into lottery tickets. She spends more money on other stuff. How adorable. Paula Widener, but I don't spend nothing on lotteries. I don't have the money. Yep, I'll tell you what though, Paula. That's not necessarily true because I know you don't spend money on lottery tickets, but there are some people that don't have a lot of money that will spend $5 in the hope of winning. All right, that was pretty debatable, and that's what Hear Me Out is all about. Debate, debate, debate. Queenie Bee's babies and stuff is back in the house. She must have blanked out on us. All right, guys, we're going to do fun fact number 4. And I will announce the number 1 comment. Did you make the cut? All right, I'm very good, Queenie Bee. Thank you. You just missed the intro and some fun facts. You can always go back and watch the intro, hon, and listen to the fun facts. Right now, we're on fun fact number 4. Do you agree or disagree? All right, guys, number 4. A woman with a PhD in math won the scratch-off lottery 4 times by figuring out the algorithm used to produce the tickets. Agree or disagree? A woman with a PhD in math won the scratch-off lotteries 4 times by figuring out the algorithm used to produce the tickets. My mother Sparks said she agrees, and I'm going to tell you guys a story that was told to me many, many moons ago by a friend, and it had something to do similar to, her figuring out the algorithms. There really is no algorithms. Now, a friend of mine many moons ago said, when you go to buy a scratch-off, ask them what number they're on. If they're still under 100, don't buy it from that group. If they're over 100, take your chances on that group. Now, like anybody else, she's a good friend, so I listened to her. And I bought 2 from this group over 100 and 2 from that group over 100. Nope, nah, didn't work. None of them were winners. So I just don't know if I agree that just because you have a PhD in math, you are able to figure out the algorithms and how they print out those winning tickets. So we have 1 agree and 1 disagree. And Tiffany Taylor says it's up to the lottery to keep changing their algorithm. Yes, it is. So we have 2 agrees and my disagree. Well, that's all right. Anybody else want to put their 2 cents in and let me know what you think? Do you agree or disagree with that fact? I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence. I just can't see it happening. I don't even know how she would. That would be a whole nother video getting into talk on that. All right, guys, before I announce the number 1 comment, I got to share something with you guys here. You all know how I love playing games. I love doing the games. I love making the games. And I made a different kind of game, guys, and it is going to be epic. I made my own game board. Do you guys see that game board? Now, the question is up today. It's a 3-part series board game. And I have here, the question is, name 10 things that are different at night from the day. And that's your question up today. And then if you answer that, you move up 10 spaces right here. Now, video number 1 is a live during the day. Video number 2 is a live during the night. Now, comment on any of these 3 videos and you may be chosen to get a 30-second featured video, intro video. And you all know, and several people have asked me to do some intro videos for them. And so you might get featured for that 30-second intro video. Now, if you watch the video number 1, you will move up 20 spaces to right here, the daytime sun. Video number 2, you will watch the same scenario from the daytime in the nighttime. And you will comment what you see different, because we all know at nighttime our eyes play tricks on us. So you will watch number 1, then number 2, and then comment what you see different that you didn't see during the day. How fun is that, guys? So leave a comment on each video. You may get featured for that 30-second intro. And that's a new game I made up, guys. I hope you enjoy it. It's really going to be fun. All right. Mother Sparks said, I have won small wins in the lottery by probability and statistics. Yes. Paula also agrees. Tiffany Taylor, it's up to the lottery. Yeah, that's true. Tiffany said, intro on me or my bow group. Yep, any intro you want, it will be featured on my channel, Facebook, and Instagram. Runs to my seal. Sacred Emotions in the house. She ran to her seat. You missed just some fun facts. You'll have to watch the beginning to get the information. I just got done talking about the new game that posted this morning. And the name of that game is In the Dark. And remember, guys, when you're watching the night video, keep in mind, your eyes will see differently than what you saw in the daytime. So, keep watching and see what happens. It's going to be interesting to see if people do see things differently at night from the day. And you can possibly get your 30-second intro video and featured on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. That's going to be really fun. Tiffany says, oh, yay. And I just wanted to do some kind of different game. I love board games, but I like to throw something different in there every now and then. Okay, guys, please keep in mind, you must be present to get your prize. Even though we are doing 6 Hear Me Outs, you must be present each time. If your name is drawn and your comment makes the cut, you must have been in the videos to get your prize. So keep that in mind. All right. Our comment number 1. Our comment number 1 is, I would have to say, look, life is crazy and I have no idea where I put that ticket. Sorry, quote, I feel bad, but life happens, and obviously if it is lost, we weren't meant to have it. How awesome of a comment is that? And I do have, TZED Feud has not started yet, Queenie Bee. I posted when it starts in the TZED Feud game, honey. So I can send you the link if you want me to. All right, the number 1 comment goes to Tiffany Taylor. Give her a big hand, everyone. Tiffany Taylor, number 1. Jen's new channel says, driving, I have a lot to say about the fun facts. I will leave it in the comments. Yay, thank you, Jen. That would be nice. Queenie Bee said, okay, thanks. You're welcome, honey. You're welcome. Great comment, but I'd be in that house like a ninja in the dark. You and me both, Sacred. You and me both. And that is our number 1. You made the cut comment. All right, guys, I have some very interesting things. Here is, before we move on to the second place comment, this is from Forbes. I'm sure all of you know who Forbes is, and they give some very interesting lottery advice. And here are 10 things Forbes says that you should do when playing the lottery. Number 1, remain anonymous if your state allows. Number 2, see a tax pro before cashing your ticket. Number 3, avoid sudden lifestyle changes. Number 4, pay off all your debts. Number 5, assemble a team of legal and financial aid. Number 6, invest prudently. I can't pronounce that. Number 7, and I think what they want you to do is invest wisely. Number 7, live within a budget. Number 8, take steps to protect your assets. Number 9, plan a charitable gift. Number 10, review your estate plan. And you know, and everything, every bit of advice they're giving us is so right on 100%, because, you know, you win a lot of money. Let's say you haven't had a lot of money and you win a lot of money. It would be so easy to be like, oh, I got to buy this, I got to buy that. I need this, I want a house. And pretty soon you're in debt up to your eyeballs and not enough money to support it all. So that is very, very, very wise advice. Great tip, said Queenie B. Tiffany Taylor says, I hate that we wouldn't stay anonymous. My mother spark, wow, it's Sacred Emotions. What are we talking about here? Darn autocorrect. Tiffany said, the one mom posted on the board. Yep, it's on the board. What was your comment? Whoa, Sacred. Okay, keep my game clean, girl. I'm not even going to repeat that. All right, so I already read Forbes number 1, guys, because it was in the intro to the video. And here was number 2. See a tax pro before you cash the ticket. How wise is that, guys? Very, very, very wise, especially if you have to have your lottery in 30 installments over 29 years. Do you know how fast that would go if you spend unwisely and buy everything you could get your hands on? So yeah, you would definitely want to see a tax pro. Avoid sudden lifestyle changes. That makes sense, because most people that would win millions, what would they do? Quit their job right off the bat, buy a home, take a trip to Europe, to Tuscany, build a collection of Birkin handbags. I mean, you never know what someone's going to do when they win a lot of money. So most of their advice is 100% right on. Sacred said I didn't do it, so no, don't delete it. Don't delete it. You can tell it's autocorrect. You don't have to delete that. All right. My mother spark. I would quit my job and pay $10K to people I care about. You know, that's funny you said that, my mother spark, because I often thought if I won the lottery, number 1, I would help my family members that truly needed it and get them set up for the future. Maybe not for life, but for a little bit of their future. I would definitely give to charity for those in need. And then, of course, my friends would also benefit from my win. Sacred said, oh, it worked. No, I can't call you. All right, you guys, straighten up. Okay. Now, let me find my other thing here I got. All right, now, before we move on to winner number 2, this is from Sacred Emotion says, okay, Tiffany Taylor, my brother and I say that all the time. Our immediate family would be well taken care of. But even if you see, all of these are good intentions, including my own. I have good intentions too, but that falls in the category of spending wisely. Because it's better to give everyone a little bit so you can help everyone without putting yourself over the top in debt. Okay, guys, before we move on to comment number 2, this is from the Prime Insurance Agency. Insurance for lottery winners. Yep. Big money winners may lose sight of the larger picture. Life insurance is a smart option for anyone when it comes to mega wins. It can help you invest and manage your finances wisely. It can also provide for loved ones when you are no longer here. Now, do I think that's great advice? Yes, I do. My mother Spark says donate to family anonymously. Right, because that way they will not hit you up for more money. They don't know where it came from. Very wise decision. Who buys the most lottery tickets? Number 2. Rich folks or poor folks? Give me your answer real quick, guys, before I read. Who buys the most lottery tickets? Rich folk or poor folk? Let me know in the comments, who do you think buys the most lottery tickets? All right, my mother Spark says poor. Paula Widener says poor folks. Sacred Emotions going with rich folks. We don't have an answer from Tiffany Taylor yet or Queenie B. Come on, guys, who buys the most lottery tickets? Rich folks or poor folks? All right, we will move on and read the answer. If you guessed the latter, you hit it on the button with the most destitute purchasing. Now listen to this, guys. This is very interesting, and this is from Prime Insurance Agency. Purchasing 1/2 of the available tickets. Wow, doesn't that blow your mind? If you guess poor folk, you hit it on the button with the most destitute purchasing 1/2 of the available tickets. Oh my goodness. And didn't I just say that earlier when I was talking to Paula? I had said, even if they don't have the money, that hope kicks in and they hope they're going to win. So that falls right in that category. How awesome is that? All right, number 3 from the Prime Insurance Agency. Will you be happier if you own the winning numbers? Well, euphoric winners flash their wide smiles upon learning about their big windfall. Studies indicate many do not experience the happy feeling for long. How many agree with that statement? How many agree with that? Well, euphoric winners flash their wide smiles upon learning about their big windfalls. Studies indicate many do not experience the happy feeling for long. Wow. And I agree with that only because in our earlier little discussion about this, like I said, guys, they're happy. They won a lot of money. They're not used to a lot of money. I want a house. I want to help my brother. I want to buy my mom a house. They start spending crazy. They change their lifestyle. They quit their jobs. And that is why the happy feeling does not last very long. My mother Spark also agrees because most blow their money. Correct. Paula Widener, 1986, I would be happy, but money is... Yes, that's why, because money is the root of all greed. Tiffany Taylor says, sorry, Matthew called me like 10 times. Oh, you better answer your kid. He just needed to know where to find... He called you 10 times for tortinis? Well, hey, he's young, he had to know where they're at. All right, Sacred Emotion says, oh, I'd smile, but overthinker that I am, the negative possibilities would take over for a moment. See? So even with what Sacred Emotion said, it goes right back to they are correct. That happy feeling does not last very long. All right, my mother Spark, I would be happy because I could buy some land and homestead. Yeah, now see, if you're going to buy land and homestead, then you do it prudently. You go ahead and buy your land and homestead, but make sure you're budgeting your other monies and those charities and help that you want to do. That is when those financial advisors come into play. Queenie bees, babies, and stuff. I agree. Money does not buy happiness. It may give people security, but most people are happy with the same simple things in life. Awesome, awesome comment. Thank you, Queen Bee. So true. Tiffany, what did I miss? We are moving on. We are now giving you facts from Prime Insurance Agency on winning the lottery. We are moving on to their fact number 5. Prefer to win anonymously. Not every winner who wants to shy away from publicity can do so. There are some people, like if your state does not let you claim anonymously, you're going to be out there for the world to see. So, yeah, you're not going to be able to say, I got the money anonymously or hide it from anybody, because your state says you must show who you are and what you won. Only those who claim big prize money in DE, South Carolina, Texas, Maryland, and Georgia can benefit from a specific law allowing them to keep their names hush-hush. Well, that ain't, out of all the states, that's pretty short list there. Paula Widener in 1986, when you buy your homestead, you don't have a landlord to fall back on when something breaks. Yeah, that's true, but if you spend your money wisely, you'll have the money to fix the issues. My mother Sparks said exactly, Paula. Save money on the long run while keeping the peace. That's exactly right, Sacred Emotions. I definitely would claim anonymously, and if I'm not able, Blunt B would say, don't call me, I'll call you. Yeah, I bet you there have been people that had to say that because they don't want to lose out in the long run. I don't know, a couple years back, I think it was 2012, how many of you remember the cowboy that won that huge lottery? And within 2 years, my mother Sparks said, TZ, are you in the U.S.? Yes, I am, honey. Yes, I am. Paula said, and I am a lot happier without money. A lot of people, it isn't about money. It's about how you spend it. It's up to us, the human being, how we perceive money. If you perceive money through greed and evilness, then you will get greed and evilness. If you perceive it as a blessing and a gift, you will get a blessing and a gift. So yes, it is how you take care of yourself and your finances and how you perceive winning the lottery. Jen said, I have so much to say. I know, honey. It probably kills you that you're driving and you can't talk. The Stock Explorer is in the house. Hello. It is so nice to see you. Give the Stock Explorer a hi, everyone. Hello. All right, guys, let's move on to the last one from the Prime Insurance Agency. Stands to reason that lottery winners become popular, right? How many agree with that statement? Stands to reason that lottery winners become popular. Not always. Not always. According to studies, where 7% of winners said they actually had to terminate friendships due to the winning lottery. Now, how many agree with that? Exactly. And that really is a sad fact about winning the lottery, guys. Especially if you are not allowed to remain anonymous. Yeah. Because there are, I mean, you could have the bestest friend in the world and, oh my gosh, I love her and she loves you, and or he, if you have a male best friend, and we are the best of the best. But if you get money involved and you become a large winner, or he or she becomes a large winner, and either one of them has just an inkling of greed and they surpass on that, guess what? The friendship's over. So yes, that is such a true statement. And there is one little quick fact here that I love. I'll read it real quick, guys. Do lottery winners continue to buy tickets? You bet. Most winners think they may get lucky again and buy tickets in subsequent lotteries, meaning they buy lottery tickets in every different kind of lottery. So that makes sense too, guys, that they would do that. All right, let's move on to our winning comment number 2. Our winning comment number 2. Hear me out. Hear me out. And guys, if you are new to my channel and you want to play Hear Me Out, be creative with your comments. Whatever the subject is, be creative, be factual, and make your comments stand out. Hear me out. Here is our number 2 comment. Number 2 comment. I would definitely be embarrassed, but friendship is based on honesty. So I would just straight up tell her the truth. Life happens, people lose things. It's an honest mistake. Now, how true is that, guys? I'll tell you what, there is one thing in life that I would not do, is ever lie to my friend. Because my dad taught me, all you have in this world is not your money, not your things. You have your name. Yes, things happen in life, but you always have your name. So be truthful, tell people what's happening, or tell your friends this is what time it is, and you will always, always have those friendships because you will have your good name. So that comment stands so true. And who made that comment? Anybody know? Oh, Queenie B says, OMG, that's me. That's right. Queen Bee's Babies and Stuff, number 2 comment, stood out. That's right, we both agreed on number 1, Tiffany Taylor. Number 2, Queen Bee's Babies and Stuff. Give Queenie Bee a big hand. The Stock Explorer says, good one, Queen Bee. That's right, that was a good one. Give her a big hand. Now, I have something fun here for you guys. Before we do comment number 3, which is our honorary comment, I just have to, how many of you know about the laws of attraction? The laws of attraction. Give me a thumbs up if you know about the laws of attraction. And this is about winning the lottery. So how many of you understand and know about the laws of attraction? Thank you, everyone, for giving her a big hand. My mother, Spark, said, I unfortunately had to kick my BFF of 27 years to the curb. A couple years ago, I was taken advantage of too many times. You know, guys, let me tell you, I am a giver. You guys know that. I am such a giver, and I'm not going to give her real name. I will call her A. Subject A and I had been friends. I worked for Rothschild Incorporated. We had been friends years before that, almost as long as, not that long, but I would say a good 15, 16 years. We were the best of friends. A and I went everywhere together. A and I stayed at each other's houses. We helped with each other's kids. Guys, I trusted her with my life. She came to visit me. I did not know she was constantly lying about her financial status, and I had no idea how bad she was truly hurting. She told me she was going to come to spend a week with me, and she stole all my jewelry, all my coin collections, and I told her I couldn't take off work while she was there because it wasn't enough time that she told me for me to take the time off. And so I got home one night, and she's getting into a taxi. She literally was going to leave my kids alone. And I said, what is going on? Where are you going? I got to go home. There's an emergency. Well, she took off in the taxi. By the time I got in the house, my son was only little. He had to be about 3 or 4 at the time. I don't remember his real age at the time. He old enough that he could tell me, Mommy, go look at your room. And I went up, my whole coin collection was gone. All my valuable jewelry that was either gifted to me or given to me gone, everything. The coin collection alone was worth thousands. She stole it all. So I hurried up and called the police. But by the time they got there, took the report, tried to get to the airport, she was already on the plane and gone. And that is a best friend. So anybody knows that hurt my mother, Spark, I do. And it was a painful lesson, but it did not change who I am. It will never change who I am because I'm a giver and I trust people until they lose my trust. All right, how to win the lottery using the law of attraction. And Sacred said, not this A, LOL. Yeah, make sure I didn't think about that, Angel. I'm sorry. No, not Sacred Emotions. Not that A. All right. How to Win the Lottery Using the Laws of Attraction by Kenneth Wong. The Millennial Grind. Can you win the lottery using the law of attraction? Well, it's definitely possible. You hear that, guys? It's definitely possible. Once you have learned the concepts of manifestation and the law of attraction, there is no limit to what you can bring to your reality. Now, the reason I agree with that, guys, is because if you say it, speak it, think it, and believe it, who is our wonderful Creator can hear you and bless you. He knows your every need. So once you put it into the universe, He already knows anyway. But you spoke it. So yes, I agree. However, there are 3 things that you need to know if you want to win the lottery trying to use the law of attraction. 1, hold on, guys.
Incoming call. Incoming call.
That's the only thing about using my phone is it says incoming call. Number 1, clarify your intentions. Number 2, eliminate limiting beliefs. Eliminate limiting beliefs. And number 3, release the outcome. Release the outcome. And that's just what how many of you have heard of vision boards? Vision boards. Anybody heard of vision boards? My mother Sparks said, oh no, that's horrible. Well, thank you, hon. I didn't tell you that story to bring us down or give us a negative. It just true life happenings, guys. True life happenings. And it was about money and greed, so that's why I told you that story. Queen Bee said, wow, my ex-best friend used to be someone I trusted with my kids. He used to babysit and help me and my family. One day he stole my rent money. See, I mean, this happens in real life, guys. This is real life hardship. And it goes right back to about winning the lottery and what would happen to those friendships if you won the lottery. So yeah, it all goes together. Queenie Bee says, yep. And sacred emotions, yep. So yeah, we all know. Now here's a couple of programs I found, guys. I have an iPad, but I'm sure if you have an Android, Google would have something for you. But these are two nice, you can put them on your iPhone, your iPad, really neat. Affirm Me Daily Affirmations. You cannot actually keep your vision board on your phone or tablet. It does have a 4.9 rating, and I looked through it and it looked pretty simple and fun, guys. So keep track of your vision. I had a girlfriend who she had put this diamond ring. Now this is really weird, guys, and I know a lot of people will say, oh, that's by chance. I don't know. If you speak it, put it out there. She wasn't a greedy person, but there was a set of wedding rings that she really wanted. She really wanted them, but she knew they were too expensive. But she settled for another set that wasn't so expensive, but she still kept that wedding set on her vision board because she loved that set. Okay? So, her fiance, I think it was about 6 months later, he had no idea of the set of rings she wanted. She wouldn't dare tell him because you know how guys can be. Oh, she really wants that. I'll do what I can to get it for her. I have a fiance like that. If I just tell him in passing I would like to have something, a week later, there it is on the table for me. So a lot of men are very loving that way. So anyway, he took her out to dinner, and she had that on her vision board for a while. And he said, I have a present for you that I think you're going to be happy with. And he gave her that wedding set. Now, how awesome is that? Tiffany said I have to go. Oh, okay, hon. Okay. Just try to hang on a little. I got one more person to put up. Hang on a little minute. All right, guys. The second one I found was called Vision Board Perfectly Happy. And it has a 4.8 rating. So check those two out, guys. And how simple is that to keep on your iPad or your phone and make a vision board and see, just, hey, I'm into anything to have fun. So just see how it works out. You never know. Yep. Sorry about that, guys. I hate that my grandbaby's crying. Hang on, Tiff, just hang on. All right, guys, let's go through one more time. We have our honorary comment for Hear Me Out. Let me take a drink before we move on to our honorary comment. And see, so far we've had, I gotta get a magnet. So far we've had both of them guessed who the comment was from. Let's see. The honorary comment is a response answer. That's right, a response answer. And it says, and the next day, you find it in the bread box and cash in that dough. How awesome is that, guys? That is a sweet little comment. And it was in regards to Sacred Emotions comment. It was an answer she made. Sacred had said something in her comment about putting things. She made supper and she put something in the fridge that didn't belong there. And so she was talking about finding the ticket in the bread box and cash in the dough. How awesome is that, guys? And do you know who wrote that? My mother, Spark. Sacred said Sparks LOL, meaning for the comment. She also got a typo in her. All right, that's right. My mother, Spark. I don't want to cover up the other comment. Let's put it over here. My mother, Spark, honorary comment. It was an answer to another comment. And give her a big hand. Our honorary comment. My mother, Spark. All right, guys. Here we have today. Today we have our lottery winning lost ticket. Hear me out. We have Tiffany Taylor, our number 1 comment. Queenie B's Babies and Stuff, number 2. And a response comment is our honorary number 3. Give all 3 of those channels a big hand. And Sacred Emotions and Queenie B, I think, and Tiffany. Go back. I didn't have a chance to show Tiffany my doll chair, so go back and watch the beginning and check out that beautiful twig rocking chair I got for my fairy baby Peridot. What a great find. And I want to thank everyone for playing in our Hear Me Out. Tomorrow morning, our new Hear Me Out will be up, guys. It will be going up, so look forward to that because I really love the comments for that. What I will see in the comments for that Hear Me Out number 4. You guys are going to have fun with that. I can't wait to see your answers. Hey, guys, you're going to have a lot of fun. Let's try to beat the 68 comment mark because I think number 4 is going to be a real popular one. And so I'm hoping to beat our number 2 comment amount, which was 68. So we got it. If you haven't gone up and hit that like button, guys, please do so now. And if you would share the Hear Me Out game when I post number 4, please share that. And see if we can't get some more people joining us in on our comment, chit chat, and Hear Me Out opinions. I really, really love this game for that reason. Yes, it is a real board game, guys. It really is. And don't forget, the new game is posted. The new game's posted. Get a chance to get that 30-second intro, guys. It's going to be awesome. And if you are chosen, then you will be able to send me your pictures or whatever you want in that intro. And I will do the rough draft and then you approve it. And you will be featured on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. And so that's going to be awesome there. And also a prize at the end of the game. Always a prize. Cash prizes for right now because of shipping. So don't forget about that, guys. Thank you, Queenie B. She shared and liked the live. Thank you, thank you. Yes, guys, I appreciate every little thing you do for me. It means the world to me. And so we are going to end this live. Hear me out game. I'm so excited I can't talk because I can't wait to post the new game tomorrow. I just know you guys are going to love this one. It has, I'll give you a clue. It has something to do with your childhoods. Something fun about your childhoods. So keep that in mind while you're waiting for that to post. And in the new video for the new game, In the Dark, please let me know how you like my board game. I do not mind constructive criticism, guys. Tell me what you think. And I don't want to hear a lie. I want to hear the truth. I worked on it, and I hope it's a good board game. And we are going to have fun. Paula, my childhood wasn't that great. Oh, and it's not about that kind of stuff. You'll see, Paula. Don't worry. You'll see. And even if you, like I would say, if you don't have these things as a child, then make it up. Make it up. Always in my games, guys, use your creativity, because I'm all about those who try and those who use their creativity. So keep that in mind, guys. Love you all. Until then, I'll see you in another game.
When the silver linings after you, don't you trade